Hello, Miss Thinker here. Your daily source for mind-blowing facts, forgotten history, and powerful motivation. Today, I will talk about what is the most dangerous thing floating in space right now. Somewhere in the darkness of space, something is drifting. It has no eyes, no mind, no intention, yet if it ever came close, it could destroy worlds, tear apart stars, or erase everything in its path. This isn't science fiction. Right now, at this very moment, there are terrifying objects floating through space. And one of them might be the scariest thing in the universe. Tonight, we're discovering what it is, and why scientists watch it so carefully. Space looks peaceful from Earth, silent, calm, beautiful. But in reality, it's filled with objects moving at incredible speeds, carrying unimaginable energy. Some are harmless, others are cosmic nightmares. To find the scariest thing floating in space, we need to look at the most dangerous objects known to science, and narrow them down one by one. Because the scariest object isn't the biggest, it's the one with the most terrifying potential. Let's start with something eerie: planets that wander through space alone. These are called rogue planets, worlds that were ejected from their solar systems and now drift through the galaxy in darkness. Imagine a planet the size of Jupiter floating silently between stars. No sunlight, no warmth, just endless cold. Scientists estimate there may be billions of these wandering planets in our galaxy alone. Why are they scary? Because you wouldn't see one coming. They don't glow like stars. They don't reflect much light. Many are almost completely invisible. If a rogue planet entered a solar system, its gravity could disrupt orbits, fling planets away, or send asteroids crashing inward. It wouldn't need to hit anything to cause chaos. Just passing nearby would be enough. Now we step into something far more extreme: magnetars. These are ultra-dense stellar corpses with magnetic fields so powerful they can distort atoms from thousands of kilometers away. If a magnetar passed halfway between Earth and the Moon, its magnetic field could wipe out satellites, disrupt electronics, damage atoms in living cells. And that's from a distance. Up close, a magnetar's gravity and radiation would be catastrophic. What makes them terrifying isn't just their power. It's their unpredictability. Magnetars can suddenly release massive bursts of energy called starquakes, sending radiation across space without warning. They're like ticking cosmic bombs drifting through the galaxy. In 2017, astronomers detected something unusual. An object entered our solar system from outside it. It wasn't a comet. It wasn't an asteroid. It was something never seen before. An interstellar visitor, a traveler from another star system. These objects drift through space for millions or billions of years before passing near stars like ours. Why is that frightening? Because we don't know how many are out there, or where they're going. Some could be massive. Some could be fast. And many are impossible to detect until they're already close. Observatories operated by organizations like NASA and the European Space Agency now constantly scan the sky to track such visitors. Because spotting them late could mean having very little time to react. Now we reach one of the most terrifying known objects: a wandering black hole. Most black holes sit at the centers of galaxies or remain where their stars died. But sometimes, violent cosmic events can kick them loose, sending them drifting through space alone. A rogue black hole is invisible. No light, no reflection. No warning. The only sign would be its gravity. If one passed through a solar system, it could distort planetary orbits, rip apart asteroids, pull worlds off course. And if anything got too close, it would be gone forever. Scientists believe millions of these invisible drifters may exist in our galaxy. They could be anywhere, right now. So, what is the scariest thing in space today? Not a planet, not a star, not even a black hole. It's something much smaller: a relativistic particle jet. Beyond the threats we can see, beyond the cosmic collisions we can predict, lurks an invisible assassin. It travels at the speed of light, carrying more energy in a few seconds than our sun will produce in its entire 10 billion-year lifetime. This is a gamma-ray burst, the most powerful explosion known in the universe. Imagine a beam of pure energy born from the cataclysmic collapse of a massive star or the collision of two neutron stars. This beam, narrow and focused, races across the cosmos. If it were to strike Earth, the consequences would be unimaginable. Our atmosphere, our first and last line of defense, would be stripped away. The ozone layer, which protects all life from the sun's deadly radiation, would be obliterated in an instant. The side of our planet facing the blast would be sterilized, its surface scorched by high-energy radiation. What follows would be a cascade of environmental disasters, nitric acid rain, a global deep freeze, and mass extinctions on a scale never before witnessed. We would have no warning. Its arrival would be its announcement. We simply wouldn't see it coming. Fortunately, these events are incredibly rare, and the universe is vast. The odds of a gamma-ray burst being aimed directly at us are infinitesimally small. Yet, they serve as a humbling reminder that in the grand cosmic theater, we are but spectators to forces of unimaginable power, forces that could extinguish our world in a silent, blinding flash. Every star you see in the night sky is a ticking clock. For the most massive stars, their final moments are not a quiet fade into darkness, but a spectacular, violent death known as a supernova. This is the universe's ultimate fireworks display, an explosion so bright it can outshine an entire galaxy. When a star at least 8 times the mass of our sun runs out of fuel, its core collapses under its own immense gravity. This collapse triggers a catastrophic rebound, blasting the star's outer layers into space at incredible speeds. The resulting shockwave forges heavy elements, the very iron in our blood, the calcium in our bones, and flings them across the galaxy, seeding the cosmos for new stars and new life. We are, in a very real sense, made of stardust. But there is a darker side to this creative destruction. If a supernova were to occur too close to home, within about 50 light-years, the results would be devastating. A wave of high-energy radiation and cosmic rays would slam into our solar system. Much like a gamma-ray burst, it would shred our ozone layer, exposing life on Earth to lethal doses of ultraviolet radiation from our own sun. The danger isn't always light years away. Sometimes it's right in our own backyard. Our sun, the life-giving star at the center of our solar system, is a dynamic and volatile celestial body. Its surface is a churning sea of superheated plasma, governed by powerful and complex magnetic fields. Occasionally, these magnetic field lines become twisted and strained, snapping like a rubber band stretched too far. The result is a solar flare, a sudden and intense release of energy that unleashes a torrent of radiation into space. If a powerful flare is aimed at Earth, it can have profound effects on our technologically dependent civilization. A major solar flare is often accompanied by a coronal mass ejection, a billion-ton cloud of magnetized plasma that hurtles through space. If this cloud strikes Earth, it can overload our power grids, causing widespread blackouts that could last for weeks or even months. It can fry the electronics of satellites, crippling global communications, navigation systems, and financial networks. Our modern world would grind to a halt. We have seen glimpses of this power before. The Carrington event of 1859 set telegraph offices on fire and created auroras visible as far south as the Caribbean. An event of that magnitude today would be a multi-trillion-dollar disaster. The sun gives us life, but it also possesses the power to send our world back to the Dark Ages. It is a constant looming threat, reminding us of our delicate place in the cosmos. These are beams of matter launched from extreme cosmic objects at nearly the speed of light. They're narrow, invisible across most wavelengths, and unbelievably powerful. If one happened to be aimed directly at Earth from deep space, we might not notice until it arrived. And because it travels near light speed, we couldn't stop it, we couldn't hide, we couldn't prepare. Fortunately, the chances of one pointing at us are extremely low, but in the vastness of space, low probability events still happen. The universe isn't just stars and galaxies. It's a cosmic ocean filled with drifting forces, invisible objects, and silent travelers moving through darkness. Most of them will never come near us, but knowing they're out there changes how we see the sky, because space isn't empty, it's alive with motion. And somewhere right now, the scariest thing in the universe is floating silently through the dark. If you enjoyed this journey into the universe's most terrifying objects, subscribe for more deep space discoveries and cosmic mysteries. And tell us in the comments, which space object do you think is the scariest?